Hello everyone, I can finally make a video about the new 33.0 update in Melon Playground, where I'll tell you what's new and how it works. Subscribe to the channel, put your likes and enjoy watching. The update is already available for all devices, so if you haven't updated the game yet, you can easily do so. The first thing that appeared was a slice tool with which you can cut anything. It works just great, and in fact, I didn't believe until the last moment that it would ever appear in the game, because for this you need to remake all the objects in the game. But fortunately it turned out to be not so, and the developers added it to the game. The coolest thing is that with this tool, you can cut anything. The next thing is the blade launcher, a gun that shoots blades and can also cut through anything very easily. The new energy saber is the third way to cut anything, and it's probably the most beautiful and fun way. It activates very effectively and can be of different colors. A new mechanism is an LED matrix that needs to be used with new chip functions called an array. Fortunately, the developers immediately made a ready-made chip with new functions, and by connecting it in this way to the matrix, we will get an image of Melon. Also, depending on how you connect this chip and the matrix, you may see a different image, for example, a game icon. A very cool mechanism with which you can do many amazing things in the future. The next new mechanism is the entity marker. As I understand it, it's used to identify objects. If you go into its settings, you can select the objects you want to interact with and, using the screen and chip, find out their names, for example. Radar is very similar to the trigger mechanism that was already in the game, but they differ in that in the trigger settings we can choose what type of objects it will react to, and in the radar we can choose not the type, but the object itself. As I already mentioned, a new array type has appeared in the chip settings, with nodes like this. For those who understand the chip, I think this will be a cool addition, and also a new logic node select. The user interface in the settings has also changed. It has become more convenient and fresher. And also, the developers corrected their mistake and added a frost protection flask, because before that, they only added a syringe with this effect, and this was the only effect that was only in the syringe. The Endless Ocean didn't appear in this update, but even despite this, thanks to the new tool, update 33.0 turned out to be very cool, and perhaps this feature is even the coolest feature that has ever appeared in the game. Write your opinion about this update in the comments, and that's all. Thanks for watching, subscribe to the channel, put your likes and good luck to you.